Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cowboys will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oregon's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is now to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Got the tight end outside. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play.
How did he miss that? See, that's that shit I'm talking about, boy. EA got to fix shit like that. Like, I saw that. You can't dumb down my AI skills, my AI. You can't dumb down my AI skills, bro.
Sometimes as an
That's not fair, bro.
You like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert.
That was a wide open touchdown. That boy just overthrew that hole.
Using his legs, it's Whittington. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
Finding open area. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their
I really
first
like this
possession.
defense.
And they're going to have
Look
to
at my boy
contend with a
Austin.
secondary that is one of the best in the
You
nation.
got history
Jesse.
together,
They're a
boy.
complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something late.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for his defense early.
FBOB. That boy chunked that mug up there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, they called for that. They called for that. All right, big. I do need a better quarterback, though. He has his arm is not that good. Because that should have got them more. I high point that whole too, everything. What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy?
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
I tried to hit a big play. They got me.
Here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
Keep it light, keep it tight. They're going to have a hard time in Eugene today.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Whittington. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Damn it, bro.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They get
no! Oh, my God.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Man, this boy don't be hitting his passes, bro.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays.
He's not good,
plays like
man.
that
We may have to bench this
receivers are
boy.
open. As a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
You gotta be able to hit that, bro.
Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Moore will throw. Buys a little time.
See? You know what I'm saying? I knew he was going to throw a pick. I knew he was going to throw a pick.
Was looking for a little more daylight.
I knew it. I can't play with this. This quarterback is kind of maybe overrated. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Dots, boy, none of that is working. Why is he missing so much? I don't know. Something's going on. They're dumbing down his stats probably. I don't want to serve him out, bro.
And setting his offense up at the 24.
I may have to do it because I just feel he's not getting done because he's missed so many good passes that he's had. He's missed so many good passes, and there's nothing I can do about it. So he may have to get out of it.
Looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Boy, my deep ain't. Boy, these niggas ain't playing with.
Used the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They ain't gonna play with you, boy. I'm not trying to give you too much time to hold that ball now. Number 6, you're gonna have to get that ball out real fast, real quick, because you ain't going nowhere. What I tell you. You're not playing with nobody.
They booted away on 4th down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight.
Golly.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
Let's go. Come on, bro. You got to hit this for me. You owe me. You owe me 5.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Then they got this
Quarterback
motherfucker
moving.
sold up.
He'll pull it down. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Moore to the air. Knocks it out of the air. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Benson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws to the wideout.
Ooh, you got to fall with me. You had that one, Playboy.
Well, like
you got to fall.
But how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
He wants to change this route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whittington. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Shutout boys in the first half. We probably didn't make the line, though, for the half. I don't know what our line was.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
Probably
line.
like a minus 13 and a half at home. Minus 20. It shouldn't be nothing of that. Not
It's
against
first down,
Oklahoma
but the
State.
offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
So we can probably meet the
That's going to wrap
full
up the
game,
first
but I
half
don't
here,
know.
and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
We gotta play the
Guys, after
defense.
seeing that,
The second
sign
half,
me
you
up
know,
for
that's when we
another
turn
2
up.
quarters there in Eugene.
They let me get 10 points. Let's see how much they're gonna let me. They're gonna stop me from
The
getting
Ducks
now.
will kick it away to crank up the second half.
They about to turn up. This is what they
And
do.
he'll just take
Now,
a knee, and this
I
drive will start at the
guarantee it.
25.
But you know what? This defense is
Oklahoma
not a
State
bad
has it back, and the offense is on the field. Trailing by a couple of
I'm not
scores,
sure
they'd
I'm
like
going.
to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
Ooh, give me some more, give me some more speed, my boy.
Like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Right.
Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Toss to the outside. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw.
Oh, you threw it. What? See, that's what he's throwing it. He's bad. Whatever his stats are not what it is, bro. He literally threw that way over my guy's head, bro. Let's put that guy in. I'll put the freshman in. I can't deal with that.
And this guy's showing off his hands again,
Nah,
understanding
fam.
where the
You
football's
threw that
going.
way
He plays the
over your
football
guy's
so
head.
quick. And guess what? He
You
makes
can fit
plays
that.
when he
You're
breaks
supposed to
on.
be able to
That's
fit that right in
2
between
interceptions
that.
through 3/4 of football.
That's terrible. That's fucking terrible, bro. And we don't need that because that gives them more fuel to do what the fuck shit they need to do. That's why that nigga's on the bench,
Nice
bro.
job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football,
Hell
making the
no,
first down.
man.
And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the
Hell
tempo.
no, nigga. You can't do that, bro. That's not going to happen on this team. You can go take a seat, my boy. I don't care what your stats, I don't care what your attributes say. What you doing on film, cuz.
And limit gains like right here on this play.
What you doing on my film?
Rushes on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together.
Look looking deep down the right side.
Hold on, fam. They didn't even let me take my dude. All right, that's a bit. Man, look at this bull. What the fuck just happened, bro? This bullshit here, bro. This is what I just said. I just said he ain't gonna start doing fuck shit. I'm on my guy. He's looking back. Ah, he just didn't even respond properly. He didn't even respond properly.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games.
Shit was coming,
more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season.
He got some forward though. I put the newbie in. I put the fresh boy. Oh, let's go. I knew this boy had one in him. I knew he had one in him. He can't catch him. They ain't got him. That boy in there.
You don't see him very often. Gotta go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a
Say,
great job
man.
the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Welcome to Eugene, baby. Welcome to Eugene. And we still trying to figure it out, but we turned up. I'm still trying to figure it out with these boys still turned up on these boys.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening.
Defense, y'all know what to do, bro. I was in my head on the last round because of the quarterback. I ain't even have to. That boy didn't have to speed, bro.
They're up by 8 over San
Let's handle business, though.
Just another week of
Handle your business,
football
fellas.
where we've come
Handle
to
your business,
expect
fellas.
the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzpatrick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cowboys line up to put it away.
Hall of Fame.
Out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Can he do something special? Where you gonna sit up?
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening.
Oop, oop, oop.
He's gonna get loose. They won't get him.
Ah, 47. And see, they don't want me to. They don't want me to be great. EA don't want you to be great, y'all. EA don't want you to be great. They upped the ante on the computer AI this year, boy. I'm telling you they did. I mean, you know the glitch play niggas you see them, man. They know what's going on, but I don't know.
We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've
I
got
know
the
what
lead,
plays
so
work
they've
on my
got to be
end,
able to run
and
the
I know what
football.
plays
You're
work on
going to see a
that.
lot
See,
more of
that's it right
I
there.
think as
I
this
just
game
didn't have
keeps
time.
going on,
And he wasn't
they're
breaking it. He
trying
wasn't
to wear
breaking that
this
coverage in
defense
the back.
down when the game is almost
Fast enough for me to throw that
This
bitch.
offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You
Maybe
got to
I'm
give
not
your
seeing offensive line, maybe
QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
His defense is
And the Ducks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Up and down, all right.
Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals
We
for
got
and
some
makes
dogs
fair
on the
catch
team,
at the
man.
10. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
What he's supposed to be doing
Quickly to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
The opposite.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as well.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, that's my fault.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
No soup for you, huh?
Some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from.
What about now, buddy?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It's a lot of green coming at you, my man. We out here looking like the Ninja Turtles.
It's great to have a physical offensive
Green on
line
orange
that you can
violence
count on.
right
You can
now,
just
boy.
lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
With the catch, it's Brock. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cowboys in the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading as much as they are.
He did a little freakarucci.
His own number and kept this drive moving. And the Cowboys are rolling down the
Why do
field.
I always press square and
This QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean,
He's just
he's
a
been
heavy
hit a
guy.
lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the man down the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at him.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And
That boy's head back to that boy.
This game's over. Like,
Then
I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just trying not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Trying to set up the screen.
That
Didn't
was
have
poor.
much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And so many things have to
Like,
come
that
together
was really
perfectly
poor.
for a screen to work for big yardage.
Come on with the
And they were
blocking,
close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Smith wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game.
I just
You
want to
see
see how
him
this
moving
boy
inside. You see him
how
moving outside. You see him
This is
moving
my
in the box to
2
block
minute,
people.
2
So here they put him in the
Ooh,
slot. Just have a
ooh,
nice little pitch and catch session.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Offense uses the timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're still firing away even with this lead. He's got it on the move. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things
damn
from
right
here
we
for
covered.
David Pollack and Jesse
What's
Palmer.
that,
I'm Reese
22?
Davis. You've been watching another
23?
presentation of
And I
EA
said
Sports
I
College
said it would
Football.
be like -20. That's really said minus what did I say, the first 13.5 for the whole game? She damn right we covered that bitch. But hey, so hey man, this boy's gonna